What's up, people of YouTube? This is Grow Me Something Mister. Welcome to Brighter Day Gardens. It's near the end of July 2022. It's time for a garden and mirliton update. Along this fence line here, I had 2 mirlitons planted, and they're gone. They didn't make it. I don't know if it was too much water in this area or too much shade. I used some of these boards, fence boards, to create some shade, and I don't know if it was just too much, too little. But they didn't make it. I also lost another mirliton in one of my other containers. Let's do a quick garden tour. I had watermelon planted in this bed here. This is a 4x8 bed. And I pulled a couple of watermelons, and I had a watermelon split on me. So unfortunate, but I did pull several watermelons, ate on some of them, and gave one away. I've got here some hot peppers. Still don't know what type of pepper that is. I think that might be cayenne peppers. But this pepper bush is doing really well. This bed here was tomatoes, bell pepper, these poblano type peppers, and I try to grow some very hot peppers. Those aren't happening, but the poblanos have been doing well. Right here, tomatoes, they did all right. Of course, I took them out because you know, by the time July rolls around, they're not any good. You see some watermelon here. I took some of the watermelon seeds and I put them back in the ground. Maybe I can get another crop out of it this season. Not likely, but we'll see. In this bed here, you can see it's my grass crop. It's coming in really nice, the grass and weeds. Look at that. Spectacularly growing really well. No, actually I had in here, I believe it was cantaloupe and some cucumber, but cantaloupe from this bed here. I harvested 1 cantaloupe. I had 3 others to harvest, but by the time I waited a couple of days to let them start to ripen, things got out of hand over here, and ended up losing them. All 3 of them over-ripened, and they turned to mush where they sat. So this bed here will be weeding out. I purposely let it just get like this for multiple reasons. Pulling the weeds out is good thinking time. When you have things to need to run through your head, you can come out here and start pulling weeds. Also, in my estimation, it helps break up the soil, especially if the roots are sort of deep. When you pull these plants out, or this grass out, it starts to break up the soil for you, shake out the soil from the plants, and of course throw the grass in compost. So it looks terrible, but not that I want to weed, but it gives you opportunity to do things. Same thing with this bed here. I had cucumbers that actually harvested cucumbers this season, which is amazing. Looks like I got a volunteer watermelon right there, and I've had squash in here. I've harvested, I would say about maybe a dozen squash. I gave them all away. Several of them got eaten a little bit inside the beds, but still, for squash, it was a pretty good season. I don't know what type it was. It was almost like a butternut type squash. But it had a little crooked neck, so maybe like a crook neck squash. It wasn't yellow, it was that tan colored squash. So that's it for the bed. Oh, no, I need to show y'all one more thing. Alright, here we go. This is my satsuma tree, and yeah, something's happening with this. I don't know what's going on. Satsuma and Louisiana mirliton right there. It's growing along this. I need to try to trellis this. Here's a little box. This is one of those makeshift boxes from using old wood fencing. The base looks really nice as far as the thickness of the stalk. So hopefully this season I get a couple of Louisiana mirliton. This would be nice. Usually they come in at about the time for Thanksgiving. So that's it, a quick garden update. I thank y'all very much for watching. This is Grow Me Something Mister. And remember, no, I still don't have an exit line yet, so see you later, everybody.